Right, good morning. I'm just watching a shooting channel. The guy's got a high-end rifle, a great big scope, and he's shooting on a Cadwell precision rifle stand. So the rifle's clamped still, and he's shooting at the bullseye of one of the Wolfman targets which I've got, what Ivor sent me. Now, what I'm looking at is maybe, I don't know, £2,500 worth of gear there. The Cadwell stand, rifle stand, the cheapest I've seen them are £211. And what I'm seeing with his shooting, well, I'm doing this with a £22 bipod and a wobbly table, and I'm sure I'm getting better results what this guy's getting. Okay, anyway, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to chronograph the NP03 and see what that comes out like. Just hoping it comes out like the Crown K, you know, the Puncher K. So until I get outside, I'll see you later, okay? See you later on, bye. Right, good morning. You all saw the trailer which I put on this morning about the bloke shooting the target. Now I've got the target, it's not Wolfman's target, but this is a similar but a bit smaller. Okay, so this is the target he was shooting, and also I've got 10 beads on the shelf, 3 on that wood there, and 1 there and 1 there, and I'm only going to use 24 pellets. Of course 12 of those will be for the chronograph, and the setup I've got is, as you know, is the Chrono NP03 at the moment today. About £350 for the rifle, just over. Then I've got this kind of torch come red eye, not red eye, but you know, laser. And the dearest part of this setup of mine is the Zulu scope. I bought this one for, I think, around about the £550 mark. Then oh no, I bought this one for £499. The 3x12 I paid around about £560 for it, £550, £560 off eBay. And what I'd done, they was asking £599, and I made an offer of £560, which they accept. And the chronograph I'm using is the FX airgun chronograph, using the FX radar app, and also to capture the screen I'm just using a screen recorder, which is part of the software on the phone. Yeah, so okay, so let's say 370 for the rifle. I said 350, but let's say 370, and then you got 560, no, 499 for the scope, and that's my main setup. Yeah, much cheaper than what's that work out? Maybe just over £700 to £800. So it's much cheaper than buying a £2,000 rifle, £1,000 scope, and a Cadwell rest of 211. You know, some people go over the tops. But anyway, let's get on with this chronograph. So I just turn it on. I'm hoping last time I think I got it wrong in the way of the setup there. I don't know, but okay, so see, I've got shot count 23 already. I don't know how to get rid of it. Okay. Oh, yeah. I do get mucked up with these things, honestly. Right, okay, shot count 0, so that's okay. I'll start recording. So now it's recording on the phone. And I'm going to also, while I'm doing this chrono, is to take the target as well. Just a copy of what the bloke did this morning. As you can see, I've got no rest there. The only time I just use my fist. So that's raised up how I want it, and if I want to go up or down, I can just clench my fist. Also, I'm on a wobbly table, so we'll go for this. And I think this is shooting a little bit high, so, but I won't change it at the moment. I'll take the safety off. Oh, I'm not loaded in. Stupid. See, mistakes again. Okay. Things like this can put me off, you know what I mean? I just get a little bit annoyed with myself making these stupid mistakes, you know? So anyway.
$525 9.2.
Well, that's worse than the one before. Dear me.
$535 9.5.
Right, yeah, the scope is a bit out, I think. I'll come to the left a little bit high.
543 9.8. 537 9.6.
Right, okay, so that's 4 shots in it. This is the 5th one. And I got one in the bullseye, so. And that didn't register. Right, so we go for the other target.
542 9.8. 540 9.7.
Very, very bad. Right, go for the middle. I got 2 bullseyes. Right, middle.
539.
You can see that shooting.
9.7. 535. 9.5.
Right, okay, so I'll go for the left bottom, and I've got 4 shots left, so we'll take a group.
$534. 9.5. 531. 9.4. 543. 9.8.
That was the last shot because I miscounted, so not very good. Not very good, not even in 10 foot-pounds. Maybe I got this set up wrong. As I say, I got it on yards, 24 yards, and they got theirs at 0 and in 0 feet. And this is shooting a little bit, I don't know, I'll have to take, I'm going to try and zero this in properly. So I'm going to go onto the paper.
$535. 9.5.
So that seems like that shot straight, that one. So for the pellet hole.
544. 9.9.
Right, go for the bead, I suppose. Back one.
$539. 9.7.
Right, you've got one bead in front of that one, so I'm going to go over the top of that.
549. 10.
That's it. That one over the top.
549. 10. 547. 10. 546. 9.9. 552. 10.2. 545. 9.9. 538. 9.6. 556. 10.3.
Right, I'm on the last bead now under that top shelf. Okay, that was it. That's all 12. Now looking at what I've done with a wobbly table and a cheap bipod, and the scope is not really zeroed. It's not too bad, especially that one there. Right, okay, I will load another 12 in. I was only going to do 24 shots. but I've still got some beads down there, so I want to take them out, or try to, and then go back for the bullseye again. So comparing what I've just done against what you saw this morning with a guy with a high-end rifle, a very expensive rest, which makes the rifle absolutely stationary. I haven't done too bad. As I say, Crow's a good cheap rifle. Okay, the scope is very good on that. I'm using a wobbly table, and of course I'm still shaking, you know, and a cheap bipod. So I'll take my setup anytime than going out and spending all that money on that setup that guy's got. Right, okay, so we've got beads down here, so I'll take the furthest one first.
545.
Oh, yeah.
9.9.
Missed it.
549.7. 551. 10.1. 547. 10.
Right, so now I've got 2 in the dirt. Oh, out of focus. Oh, that's not. Is that a bead? Yeah, I think that's a bead.
$536. 9.6.
So that's all the beads gone. So now we can go for that last bullseye. Right, okay, so
$553. 10.2. 549. 10. 551. 10.1. 545. 9.9.
it's a very tight group on that. Very good.
546. 9.9. 544. 9.9.
Right, okay, so looking at these targets, I would say that I've done better than that guy this morning. With a cheap rifle, cheap bipod, no rest, apart from my hand underneath, if I can show you. That's how I've got it, so I can just raise it up by clenching my fist. And of course I'm on a wobbly table, so yeah, I'm well pleased about that. You know, I mean, that's a nice tight group. That's got more shots, but it has dropped a lot. I think the winds took that. If you look at how the pellets are gone, that I don't know. that one would have been a nice tight group if that one didn't go there. And of course this one here is a nice tight group. And all the pellets, all the beads are gone. Nothing on the shelf, nothing down on the wood, and nothing in the dirt. So it was 36 shots I took. Oh, I turned the camera off. Right, okay, so magazine's out, it's decocked and the safety's on. Yeah, so I'm well pleased. And turn off the chronograph. Yeah, so I'm well pleased with the shooting. As I say, I've still got to zero it in properly, and this is what the my FX chronograph is. It's a Mark II FX air guns. It does go through batteries a lot, so if you do get one of these, you need to get rechargeable batteries to save you a hell of a lot of money. Right, I'll save that. Not very impressed with the chronograph. That's worse than it did the other time. So it's in the 9 foot-pounds, maybe around about 9.6, 9.7 I think. 9.6 I would say. Anyway, that's what it is. Ideal for back garden shooting, so I'm not really worried about the power, speed, whatever. But then again, I might have it set up wrong. So if you enjoy... Right, just before I go, I got the target. And as you can see how small these groups are. This one here, well under 5p piece. This one also. This one also. They're all under a 5p piece. Well under a 5p piece, you know. Yeah, yeah, when you get these tigers up close and you can really see what the shots are, you can really see how small these groups are up close, you know what I mean? Okay, so there's two, I forget how many targets went in the middle, but there's very close to that bullseye. Yeah. Yeah, and that's with a wobbly table and a very cheap bipod. So I'm well pleased with the outcome of that. So if you enjoyed this video, it's coming up to 22 minutes. If you enjoyed it, give the thumbs up and leave your comments, and I'll see you later. Bye.